So clip-style earbuds have been around in the market for a while now, and sometimes you just don't need it to block out the whole world and you just want to enjoy your music and kind of still hear life around you happen. And that's exactly what the OpenRock E tries to do. They're open-ear, air conduction earbuds that sit outside your ears instead of inside of them, and it's suitable for people who move around, train, work out, or just want comfort without the pressure of in-ear earbuds. And these earbuds only weigh 4 grams each side, and they promise lightness, awareness, and surprisingly good sound, but do they actually deliver? So let's check it out. So let's start with what makes these stand out, the design. So the OpenRock E don't go inside your ear, instead they rest gently beside it with a flexible hook here wrapping around for support. And at just 4 grams each side, they're ridiculously light, and after a few minutes you really don't feel that it's there. So the great news is that there's no ear fatigue, no suction, no pressure, just clean, comfortable listening that feels almost invisible. They come in black or white, both with that soft matte finish that looks subtle but sleek. It's that kind of design that blends tech and lifestyle, and you can wear them to the gym, to your desk, on your walks, and they don't feel out of place. Alright, cool design aside, let's get into what really matters, the sound quality. And open-ear audio has always been a tricky one, balancing clarity, awareness, and a little bit of bass. Here's how the OpenRock E handle each part. So you're not going to get heavy subwoofer level bass here, but you're still going to feel some warmth. The low end is subtle, but you can hear the beat, not feel it shaking your skull. It's mostly very controlled, perfect for workouts or outdoor runs where you don't want overbearing lows. So the mids are where these earbuds shine. Vocals sit nicely up front, clean, natural, and full-bodied. Podcasts, voices, acoustic tracks, they all sound very clear. And OpenRock's LISO light algorithm does great work here, giving that mid-range just enough boost to cut through background noises. The highs here are crisp, never harsh, cymbals are detailed, and it has some sparkle but roll off slightly so you can listen for hours without fatigue. It's balanced, you get clarity without the hiss or sharpness. And because nothing seals your ear, the sound kind of feels open and you get a sense of space, like listening in a small studio instead of inside your head. There's also air between instruments, and that makes everything feel more natural. And instrument placement here is surprisingly precise as well. Left and right panning comes through well, and vocal sits very central. So for an open earbuds, that's very impressive. So overall, you're going to get a natural, airy sound signature, not bass heavy, not isolation focused, just comfortable, clear, and spacious. So this is a test to see if the OpenRock E is a good earbud for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment and leave the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So with that said, how is the connection? And this runs on Bluetooth 6, which sounds fancy, but what really matters is how stable it feels. Connection stays solid most of the time, even switching between my phone and my laptop, and for latency, video stays synced, gaming feels responsive, and I tested this with PUBG and the delay was very minimal, close enough that it never distracted me. But honestly, what makes or break an open earbuds is how they feel after hours of use. And these are the kind of earbuds you keep on without thinking about it. And you can have conversations, hear traffic, and still listen to your playlist. And they don't move around that much as well, and they never really make your ears pain, even during long sessions. For workouts, commutes to an office, they're just easy to live with. The app you have here is simple. You get battery levels, you get 2 preset EQs and a 7-band EQ to customize from. You get gesture configurations, gaming mode, find your earbuds, and even update your firmware. So where do the OpenRock E stands? At around $50, they're in a sweet spot, affordable but thoughtfully built. And if you want deep bass or total isolation, this won't be your pick. But if you want a pair that sounds good, feels kind of effortless to use, and keeps you aware of your surroundings, then they're absolutely worth a look. They're not trying to compete with premium ANC earbuds, and they're just doing one thing, giving you great sound without shutting off the world. And for a lot of people, that's exactly the point. And if you found this review helpful, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you want more honest reviews, you can check any of these reviews up here, and I'll see you over at those videos.